cut out, and then I don't know how much of that got saved because I was recording live. And I'm going to try to flip it and see if this still keeps recording. But hi guys, this is me from Now TV Canada, aka I Am Just Jen YouTube channel. Yay, it flipped, and I'm still going. So I bought the car, but drama continues. The guy wouldn't work with me. I had contacted them a few days ago and said, can I come after he's done work? I have the money and we can do the exchange after hours, after he's done work. And he'd never done it, I guess. They're new to the country. And he insisted, let's wait till Monday, which was his day, which happens to be a holiday, BC day. And so he made me go with him to an insurance guy where he signed it over in front of the guy. And the insurance guy wanted to charge me tax for the actual value of the Volvo, as stated in the market. And the market value says the car is basically worth $4,000, which I knew that, which is why I was happy to buy it for $2,000. So he charged me an entire 1 year's insurance from BCAA at a discounted rate because I'm a BCAA member would have charged me. So basically I had to pull almost everything I had through all my different cards, even my US savings account, to pay for the tax that I didn't have to pay. If the guy had agreed to transfer the car over with the transfer form, which he could have picked up for himself from an agency on the hood of the car after work, away from those people. So I had to literally just get like a 2-day sticker that allows me to bring the car to the church I go to. And it's safe here because on a 2-day sticker where I'm living in Vancouver with a tank that's almost empty, which is part of my story, it's not going far and it's not safe. My plan had been to buy the 1-year BCAA insurance and then drive the car to Tappen, BC to go find Mike and the Rust brothers, who have their own shop up in Tappen, because it's only 4 hours away and I have nothing else to do. It's a great adventure. And the car is a really good deal for how little problem there is in it to fix. And they could do that because the Superwoman van is a bigger problem that needs to be fixed. And I need this to be good enough to make a living with and to get across the country in and donate to my daughter for her future drive. There seems to be a couple of chips in the windshield now as well, which is fine because if I get to them, they'll just probably change that too. But I'm saying that I can't drive the car today and have joyride because the guy who sold it to me also didn't give me any gas. There's nothing left over. And because I had to pay all that money in taxes for nothing just to sign it over in front of an insurance guy, and that's what they do, they just charge people money for nothing. And then just pay for the 2-day sticker, I had to bring it to the church and leave it here where it's safe. I have 2-day sticker on it for a reason, because if I get enough gas in it in the next 24 hours, I can still drive up to Tappen and go find Mike and Russ Brothers and have them fix this car and talk about the Superwoman van in Toronto. And that being the restoration project, that's really the issue here. But overall, I did drive it in manual as best as I could. It does drive it in drive a little bit. I don't know if it just needs transmission fluid. But this guy didn't want to take any chances. He didn't know enough and he doesn't know any mechanics. So he just wanted to get rid of it and buy something newer. And that's what happens to the new generation. They get spoiled. People like me have to work for everything so they know how much they appreciate and value everything they get and know when something's worth investing in. So I've left a note in the window telling everybody the car is here for safety issues, and they can contact me. But I gave a testimony at church yesterday about being able to finally buy this car, so everybody knows. Nobody's going to be surprised that she's here. I'm just upset because I don't get to enjoy the joyride. So now I have to see if the rest of my money's coming. See, 5th and 6th. So I got to get like somewhere in the next 48 hours to move on to the next part of my life. I'm going to go to my apartment now and I'm going to look in the mailbox to see if the other money I'm needing has shown up because look, see, bird poop. or leftover liquids. So taking it to a BCAA. I'm not paid for sponsoring these people. It's just my life. I've always had the AA. I've always believed in them. Like, they're worldwide. And in BC, there's tons of outlets. They have their own places where they clean and do all kinds of things. And they're like these big buildings you go in with your car. So I'm going to spoil her and do that stuff. But I don't get to enjoy her today. I didn't get to put the insurance on for 1 year tomorrow, and I explained that to them. I wasn't counting on all that. I've never had to buy a car through transfer papers in front of an insurance agent before. We just always did it on our own on the spot when you buy the car. So that makes no sense to me why they would do that. I guess it's just to see how much money you have to throw to the wind. Thankfully for me, I had enough money to throw to the wind to get this far. So it's still going on for me, still drama. I am now going back to taking the bus. I am now having to walk back to the SkyTrain station and go back to my apartment and rethink. I'm probably going to park her just a little bit better here. I'm just upset, so I didn't park her as good as I would. And rethink what the next plan is, starting with checking my mailbox. See if I could come up with enough money to throw in the tank to still get on the highway tomorrow to get up to Tappen, because I got nothing else to do. Because I have to publish my books and promote and market who I am and what I'm doing in my career, because that's the plan. I have performances coming up and I need things to be working. I got to be able to transport goods. So the long and the short of it is, the car is paid for. It came with extra expenses I didn't budget for. Car is safely parked. I'm now back on my feet. And I'm going to go back to my place, and I will let you guys know on the other end, if not later today, tomorrow, whether I'm going to get to take my adventure up to Tappen if I can find the gas money to get out of here. I have my backpack. It's already packed. I got my fishing rod and the kit. It's already good to go. I'll just lug it here to the parking lot on my back on the SkyTrain. So yeah, see you guys on the other side, and where things go from here on my adventures during this wonderful summer in Vancouver. Bye. Bye. You can donate and help support ideas, whatever. Come work for me, edit, proofread, do covers for books, whatever. Bye.